What is good, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video, and in this one, I'm going to be talking about the one and only Tesla stock and help you guys better understand the price action of Tesla. I'm also going to talk about what happened in Berlin as we had the grand opening of the new Gigafactory as Elon Musk danced the night away. We had some amazing things that came out that make me super excited for the future of this company. I'm also going to talk about what Elon Musk, the man, the myth, the legend, has been tweeting about that makes me even more excited for the future of this company. Now, before I break anything down, before I talk about what the technicals are showing for Tesla and why this thing ran even harder than anyone had anticipated, I do have to mention a couple of very important things. First, the first thing is I'm not a financial planner, so please do not take this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire Tesla community as a whole. And the last thing is, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below in the description. If you do sign up for Moomoo and deposit $100, you're not only going to qualify for up to 5 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500, but you're also going to get a free NEO share. So if you want a free NEO share in this limited time offer that only lasts until the end of March, check out the offer down below. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So Tesla just blew me away today, guys. It's up over 7.91% for the day. Let's go. And I do believe that we have some very important price action coming up very soon. So right now, the market is no longer, I would say it's no longer on the fearful side. I think we're more greedy officially. And I know it's not showing itself too well, but the market's in a very, very strange state. So looking at what was going on, I mean, we're seeing green all over the place. I mean, it's just crazy. AMC was up over 15%. I mean, BBIG was up. I mean, it was just barely closed exactly where it was before. I mean, it's just pretty insane. We saw NEO up over 7% as well. And the SPY has resistance at 450, but it does look like it wants to keep going. So I'd like to see where this ends up taking us. We do have this big gap over here, as you guys can see, which could lead the SPY to dropping a little bit in the upcoming days. And I do believe we're probably going to see that, but I don't know exactly when. It may take a couple of days for us to get there because I do think the market is going to have a bit of a cool off in the upcoming days, but it's a little bit hard to tell the exact date as to when I see this really pushing us down. Now, what does this mean for Tesla going forward? I'm extremely bullish for the long-term future of this company, but I do have to note something kind of important, right? Because if you look at the chart, we kind of see this, really amazing formation. And we had, if I bring up the daily candles, right over here, you guys could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row, green, 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 green. And the last day was the craziest day on the day of the big opening. Well, as a result, we had a crazy run up. We ran all the way up to almost $1,000 a share. We came right below it. And it is looking like we have very strong resistance there, but it looks like we want to break out of that. So, what on earth is going on? Why is the market running this high? Now, in my previous video, I told you guys, based off technical analysis, it looked like we'd probably get a bounce off maybe like 950 to 960. Then we may descend after that and start dropping because we do need to have a pullback or a bit of a cool off. And I still stand by that. I do think we're going to have a cool off soon. But given what's happening, it's very hard to tell. So, why did we run the way we did? I think that's the thing a lot of people are wondering. And there are two words: short squeeze. I think Tesla just had a miniature short squeeze. It's not, I mean, I can't say it's miniature because it may look kind of small to some people, seeing it go from like the 700s all the way up to almost 1,000. But that's very significant because, and for Tesla, in the context of this company, that's hundreds of billions of dollars that were just pumped into this company over the last couple of days. That's insane. I'm talking about hundreds of billions, not just 100 million, hundreds of billions. It's insane. So where do I see us going from here on out? So let me first talk about this, though. I mean, this was a very historic day. Elon Musk was doing his, happy dance. It was pretty insane. And he did open the new Tesla factory in Germany. This is going to be absolutely amazing. He cut the red ribbon. And on top of that, we're going to see a production of around 500,000 vehicles annually. And you can see Elon Musk look very happy and excited. I mean, just look at how he was, dancing. And on top of that, I think it's very awesome. Tesla's also going to be exporting some cars from China as well to customers in Europe, and they may even slow down that for the time being as they start deliveries from Germany. Now, they have a set place for them to start these deliveries, which really improves their fundamentals, improves delivery times, and it makes them even more efficient. So let me just read two things about Elon Musk's tweets before I talk about what's going on with Tesla's chart. So Elon Musk tweeted this. It says, Danke, Deutschland. I know I said that wrong. It basically means thank you so much, Germany. Very, very kind of him. I mean, they have such amazing diplomacy. This is really, really historic for the future of the EV sector, and this is going to be massive. Then we also have this tweet or this quote from Elon Musk. Basically, Elon Musk stated that we're starting off with the Model Y. They're going to be producing the Model Y in Giga Berlin, but we are going to do a number of exciting additional vehicles here as well. Overall, it's going to be a center of excellence for sustainable energy in general and is really going to help the world. That is what Elon Musk said. This is his quote, and that's just amazing. I mean, huge congratulations to the company. This is going to be very bullish for the long term future, too. I'm so excited. But right now, what's going to happen to Tesla's share price? I said this in the beginning. Although I'm very bullish for the long term future of this company, we've gone way too far, I would say, in the oversold territory. And I do think naturally, even if we are in a squeeze state, this thing has to pull back just a little bit. That's going to be just natural. And like I showed you guys on the SPY, we kind of have this gap right over here. If you look at the hourly candles, I think it's going to show in the 5 minute too. I'm not quite sure about that though. But yeah, I don't think it's showing on the 5 minute, but I'm pretty sure you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Oh no, it is showing. I'm sorry about that. It's showing right here. So we have this gap right here that will take us down to the 444, which is not that significant. It's just about, a slight drop from the SPY, maybe a 1 to 1.5% drop, a slight pullback, and maybe as significant as 2% over the period of 2 days. And as a result, this could bring Tesla a little bit down. Now, when do I think this is going to come? The answer is it's a little bit tricky to tell first because like I said, when you're in a squeeze play, I mean, the thing just keeps going. It doesn't even like follow what technicals are showing. It just keeps going and going and going. And to me, that's great news if people made a lot of money on their calls and stuff. But my question is, and this is my question for you, if you're seeing the chart look like this, right? Let me exit out of this. If the chart's just going up and up and up, are you just going to buy like up here? Or do you guys think it's going to start retracing? And obviously, naturally, it should start retracing soon. I do think we have a little bit more room to keep going. We may be able to break 1,000 very soon. I think that's a very big psychological level. But naturally, we need to dip just a little bit. It's a little bit hard to tell where we're going to dip to. But once we dip, we're going to consolidate, gain support, then continue on, and we should break past 1,000 again. So I'm just putting it out there. Let me try to find another example for you guys of something like this happening. Like, let me go a little bit back on the charts and I'll show you. But my point is the chart's doing very well. Like it's holding up extremely well, right? It blew me away. I did not expect us to go this high this fast. It just shows that there was some FOMO buying, but I do think shorts played a big role. I think they were shorting the daylight out of this. And in the current market, as interest rates start to go up, and that's not the only factor, but it's just one factor. I know that. But as interest rates start going up, I don't think this is a coincidence. A week later, we're starting to see these massive moves by Tesla. I mean, that's just no coincidence in my opinion. It just goes to show that look, when you're looking at the chart, these these big institutions that are shorting the daylight out of Tesla, that are trying to get this thing to just drop really hard, they have some trouble doing that. So this is an example of what I was talking about. When this thing ran up, right, really, really hard to like 1200 in a squeeze like event, this is how it looked like. Now, we're not in the same market condition. We ran up, we got rejected and consolidated around 800. Then we ran all the way up to 1000. We get rejected, we kind of consolidate for a couple of days. Then we continue to run up really hard up to about 1200. Then after we get to 1243, we got rejected. We dropped after that all the way down to the 900, maybe at $1,000 range. Trade there before running right back up. So as you guys can see, clearly this thing has rejections that come. It ends up dropping. And if you look at the chart now, I do expect a bit of a pullback to come. I don't know exactly when, but I do think it's going to happen relatively soon, probably within the next few days. So I want to prepare you guys for that. Before it comes, though, I do think it still is possible for us to break past 1,000 before we do that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we just temporarily touched that or like temporarily broke past that. So it's not the end of the world, but like I told you guys, I do expect a bit of a pullback. We have to cool down just a little bit and consolidate. We have to gain that support because for a stock to be strong, it can't just be green. that means that there are going to be times where you need to pull back just a little bit, gain your very strong support, hold on to it, consolidate, showing that you have that strength, then continue to move on. So, where are we going to pull back to? If we were to pull back in the next few days, it depends on how high we go first. So, if we were to run to maybe 1010, then kind of like drop after that, go to the 1000s, we could end up retracing. It's a little bit tricky to tell because we've been going up and up and up and up. I mean, we're not seeing a clear sign of where we're going to go to, but we could go as low as like 960, maybe a little bit lower before we continue. We could even go to 950, but like I said, it really depends on to what degree we drop to, and what the chart really shows. It's a little bit tricky to tell right now, but like I said, just be prepared for that. I know I told you guys in my previous video that I expected us to drop today. It didn't necessarily happen. Not today. I meant like today or tomorrow, but you get my point. That we ended up just exploding. It does seem like a short squeeze event, but like I said, I do expect a pullback in the next upcoming days. We've been very, very overbought, as many technical indicators are showing, but it's not the end of the world. Pullbacks are normal. I actually want to see that happen because we need to just calm down a little bit and get ready to continue on this growth, and things are looking very strong. Now, anyways, when it comes to this company, do not sleep on it. You've seen what this thing could do. There's a lot of shorting that happens to it, lots of manipulation and lots of potential. And on top of that, we have a new gigafactory that just opened. It's going to be fantastic for the long term. It's going to improve their numbers, their revenue, their EPS, everything like that. It's going to just go to the moon. And this company is getting better and better and better by the years. I'm very excited, and I will see you guys in the next one. Tesla to the moon, and peace out.